How's everybody doing? It's January 7th, 2022. It's winter time. A little cold out, just had some snow. I'm going to start on my interior. I got some custom seats. I'm going to end up tearing the seats down and reupholstering them. I'll probably end up keeping the sides in the black, but the inside of the seat's going to get color and a different pattern. Plus I got the headliner to do and the door panels, so that'll give me something good to work on during the winter time. I didn't get as far on my car as I wanted to. I wanted to have it painted by the end of September, but because of some family things that were going on, ended up unfortunately not getting to that point. I had the last coat of primer on it. So in the springtime or in a month or so, if it starts warming up, I'll sand that out and get it ready for final paint. But in the meantime, I'm just going to start tearing down the seats, and I'll come back when I get a little farther. I'm going to end up having to remove this bolt and that bolt, and then one on the other side to take the back portion off. I'll be back. Okay, I got the seat flipped upside down here for this back portion. You can see they got zippers on either side, so I'm gonna be able to unzip that. And I got a few hog rings. Oops, sorry about that. A few hog rings here. Take those off, and then I should be able to get the back seat cover off. Other than the headrest clips, I'll have to unsnap those, and it should be clear. I'll be back. Alright, here's another view. I've unzipped the panels. And again, there's hog rings right there. I'm going to undo those, and I should be able to take it off. I'll be back. And this is just showing the panel flipped up after I undid the 3 hog rings. And now I need to disconnect those from inside, and they should come off. I'll be back. Oops. Alright, here we go. I ended up pushing the bar that the hog rings were attached to underneath, and pretty much it just comes right up. I got a couple more hog rings here I'll have to that hold this in tight. I'll disconnect those, and then I'll get to the headrest clips. I'll be back. Alright, you can see from the back side, these 2 clips here are what holding the upholstery on in the front, keeping it tight. I'll undo those, and then I'll be able to get up underneath here and get at the headrest clips. As you can see them under there. I'll be back. And right in the corner, in the vertical, I have 2 more hog rings I gotta take off. Hard to see, but they're in there, both sides. That's where they were attached, and they were attached to that bar there, both sides. And I'm at the back of the seat, and I just want to show you, there's the headrest posts, 2, and I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Basically, I'm going to squeeze the post together, and it'll slide right up that tube and out. I'll be back. And the clips are out. Voila. A little bit dirty. I think whoever put it together had some dirty hands. Anyway, now that I have that off, I can start tearing that apart so I can use it for the new pattern. That makes it easy rather than having to make my own. I'll be back. What are you doing? You gonna help me? Okay, here's what the inside looks like. And again, since I'm basically going to keep the last pair I did, I basically tore everything apart and did it did the whole thing out of new material and all. But for these, I'm going to keep the black vinyl on the back and the outside. So really, I'm just going to be taking this seam off all the way around and breaking that down, and then I'll use that as my for my patterns. It's going to make it easier, a little quicker. I just don't see the need, again, because the seat's going to have some black in it anyway. I don't see the need to basically have to do replace the vinyl since it's brand new. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'll be back. And again, I just got a screwdriver in here and just popped it slightly, but put a little pressure on it, and that slides right off. And then remove that bolt. And again, I have two on the other side, but they're exposed, so I'm able to get at those easy. I'll be back. I was mistaken. I thought that was a bolt. Basically, it's a circlip. Pop the circlip off, and then you'll be able to just pop that up and off. But the other, definitely know the other two are bolts on the other side. So I'm gonna have to take apart. I got three here, three on the opposite side. I have three here. Then, just like on the back portion, the bottom or the seat cushion also pulls the fabric in tight, and it's got a hog ring here and here, and then I got some hog rings back here. Let me remove those, and it should come off. I'll be back. Okay, before I get started, I missed one. There's another one there, one here, and I wouldn't be surprised if I missed a couple maybe underneath here. I'll be back. Okay, I got all the hog rings out. I'm just gonna have to stretch it a little bit to get it pulled around, and I'll be back to show you. Okay, here's the bottom. I forgot there were four other hog rings, just like on the vertical section for the back on the seat portion. You got two bars here, one here, and there was two hog rings on each one. Easy enough to get at, and then it comes right off. So again, I'll end up using the sides, but pretty much everything you see that's white is going to be removed, and new material will be replace it. Alright, I'll be back.